There's nowhere left to hide.
Now, I know you guys want to see some wrestling, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time here talking. You see, like Bulldog said, I sent out an open challenge to anybody in this Pure Power Wrestling, this province, this country, and I just can't wait any longer to see who decided to show up.
Look who it is! You're kidding me. Haven't seen him in months. Jumpin' Josh is back. Jumpin' Josh is back, and I gotta say, I'm excited. I'm excited too. He left on a bit of a sour note. Look at him though, he still looks great. Still looks great, but he still looks angry. Jumping Josh, I don't even care.
Hi, Tabor.
That was rude.
Glad you guys remember me. It's been a while, hasn't it? Dewey Robson issuing the open challenge. Dewey, you and I have a bit of history, as the fine people of Tabor know.
See, he calls them fine people and they tell him he sucks. That's just disrespectful.
See, their programming skills are as good as their listening skills. Dewey, the open challenge is interesting because, as we all know, I now live and reside in beautiful Kitchener, Ontario, and I have access to the finest lawyers that the six can buy. Dewey, we have ourselves a league town match. I'm not done talking. Dewey, we had a loser leagues town match in Lethbridge, Alberta, and that's what the contract said, was Lethbridge, Alberta. And I'm no betting man, but I think we're in Tabor, Alberta, which means I can be here to challenge you and take back my prize, the Pure Power Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, and take back my spot as the best Cruiserweight Champion this story company has ever seen, and I'll go defend it. I'll go defend it out east, and I'll go fight the best that those guys have to offer, because clearly, half of them are better than you. So what do you say, Dewey Robson? Do we have a match? See you tonight, big man.
Jumpin' Josh challenging for the Cruiserweight title, making a very good point. It wasn't Loser Leave Company, it was Loser Leave Town. Yeah. And this is not the town that he had to leave. That is very true. We're in Tabor. Josh can do whatever he wants.
You know what? You go stretch out, Josh. You couldn't get the job done in Lethbridge, and you sure as hell ain't getting the job done tonight, pal.
Dewey Robson.
This title says I'm the best, and I'm going to prove it tonight. I don't care where you've been, I'm still the best. Enough talking, let's get to some wrestling already.
Dewey Robson not backing down an inch. He's going to give Jumpin'
pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Here he comes. Jumpin' Josh used to be a fan favorite, but for some reason he had a change of heart and decided he didn't need the fans helping him. He didn't need the fans at all. And we've seen this new Jumpin' Josh emerge, this arrogant punk, I guess is the only way to describe Jumpin' Josh and his behavior as of late. I don't think he's arrogant. I don't think he's a punk. I think that Jumpin' Josh has just finally come into his own. He's figured out who he is in the wrestling business, and he just doesn't care what the fans think anymore. He's strutting around like a spoiled rich kid, acting like he's entitled to victories without putting in the effort. What would happen if Jumpin' Josh captured the Pure Power Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship? Well, they would have to make some sort of change to the rules so he could defend it in Leipzig. He would have to defend it in Leipzig. Yep. Tabor's own Dewey Robson, Pure Power Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, on his way to the ring to defend that Cruiserweight title against Jumpin' Josh, who's popped a squat and he's just waiting patiently. He's relaxing, he's preparing. Hey, I'm not against it. So you need to be as calm and relaxed as you can in there.
He is the former and longest reigning the reigning, defending, undisputed PowerSlam Cruiserweight Champion, Dewey Robson!
You can tell whose side these fans are on, and you don't need to be a wizard in math to be able to determine that. The Dewey chants start and the match hasn't even come underway. There's the bell. This one is underway. Jumping Josh trying to slow things down right off the... Oh, wait a minute. Uncharacteristic. These two used to be the closest of friends.
It's a good show of sportsmanship.
It's a good show of sportsmanship.
Dewey's just ignoring it.
I don't know if Dewey's going to trust it.
I would.
Like I said, these two used to be the closest of friends. And Jumpin' Josh seemed to have a character change overnight. And it cost their friendship, and it cost Jumpin' Josh the Cruiserweight title. Oh, look at that headlock takeover. Nicely done. Look at how quick Jumpin' Josh is.
Oh, that was great.
You can tell this kid's been training. He hasn't lost a step. Dewey Robson powers his way back up. Look at this. Jumpin' Josh with chain wrestling skill. Only gets a 1 count. Dewey Robson got to be a little bit surprised at what Jumpin' Josh has brought to the table thus far. Josh looks to be a bit quicker and more crisp with his technique than I recall. Which is saying something because that kid was already crisp with his technique.
Oh, he absolutely was.
Oh, Dewey Robson now with a headlock takeover of his own. See how Dewey's leaning on Josh's chest? He's trying to force the air out of him. Oh, Jumpin' Josh with a nice head scissors. Actually, that's a triangle. That's what that is. That cinches those scissors in more super tight. Now Dewey trying to... Here we go. 1, 2. Josh. I think Josh wanted to bridge out, but he had to roll out, lacking the power to bridge out of that. Now with a front face lock. Oh, Dewey Robson reversed that into a headlock. Dewey just powering Josh into the corner. Here we go again, calling out Messiah. Whoa, Jumpin' Josh with the forearm shivers. Back to that headlock. Beautiful headlock takeover. Ref Curtis right on top of the action, making sure nothing is illegal. You know when you get up real close and personal like that, you can put an illegal choke or a thumb in an eye or a thumb in an artery.
Pretty easily, yep.
Right easily, yep. Wait a minute, that's what you said.
That's what I said, yep.
Good.
Stop stealing my left.
Stop repeating myself. You probably didn't get that, did you?
I wasn't listening to you.
I didn't think so. Jumpin' Josh complaining about the rules. That's a good one. Both men circling. Collar elbow tie. Dewey now with the headlock. Jumpin' Josh now in a more of a predicament. Dewey Robson with a headlock takeover. Trying to soften Josh up. Hopefully get the 1, 2, 3 eventually. Josh back to his feet. Oh, a handful of hair.
Oh, wow.
Dewey runs right through Jumpin' Josh. Here we go, float over off the ropes. Jumpin' Josh with a leapfrog attack.
Oh, and he caught him.
Dewey caught him in midair.
Oh!
Atomic drop. Josh rolls out of the ring to recontemplate his motives. Oh, look at this, dude. Ooh. Josh had that scouted. Oh! I hope Dewey's okay. Both men seem to be all right as they're back to their feet, trading blows. Jumpin' Josh gets his head bounced off the ring apron. Josh with a leapfrog. Dewey, I think he went headlong into the ring steps. Josh now in the driver's seat, rolling Dewey back in the ring. No, yeah, he is.
There he goes.
And now Jumpin' Josh looking for a 3 count, only gets 2.
I caught up with Jumpin' Josh earlier today, and he was telling me he hasn't wrestled a match since August. But you can't tell that he hasn't been in the ring in that long.
Very good point, Shane Williams. You cannot tell at all. Jumpin' Josh has not lost a step in his time off. That's going on 6 months.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's been training though, because he's
Oh yeah.
he's still slick and quick. That high knee. What a clever move with that top with the arm wringer.
Ever since he left Alberta and headed out to Ontario, he clearly has learned so much.
Laying in the kicks on Dewey's anatomy. Up one side and down the other. Watch this now, Jumpin' Josh. Up, up, up. Look at this. Oh, are you kidding me?
Jumpin' Josh taking a bow.
That was somewhat anticlimactic. I expected some kind of lucha libre move, and Jumpin' Josh disappointed me.
I appreciated it.
Look at these kicks now. Snap head takeover. Dewey Robson eats another kick. That one right across the back. Gets himself a 2 count. Josh looking for that finishing, the crippler crossface. Dewey rolled out though. Caught Josh with a forearm. Short forearm sent Josh staggering back into the ropes. Another forearm. Dewey now in control. Josh off the ropes. Oh!
Nobody home.
Jumpin' Josh able to put the brakes on Dewey Robson. Missed that high drop kick. He came up empty. Crash landed. Now Josh, oh, look at this. Look at this.
He had till 5. He got off.
Ref Curtis physically moving Josh. The count not willing to take much from any of the wrestlers in there. Oh, look at the shoulders. Here we go, another snap there. Jumpin' Josh for the rear chin lock. Count Curtis right on top of the action as usual. Making sure that's a legal chin lock and not a chokehold.
Looks clear from here.
These fans trying to will Dewey into a comeback. Dewey rolls his hips around. Back to a vertical base. There are the elbows. Ooh, another one deep in the breadbasket of Jumpin' Josh. Dewey now. Ooh. Josh had that one scouted. Dewey ran into a boot.
What's Josh doing here? Oh no!
Ooh. Dewey had it scouted. Josh is not in a very good position right now. And Dewey looks like he wants to capitalize. Oh, if he nails this.
Don't do this.
If he nails this, it will seriously turn the tide of this matchup. Josh fighting his way out. He does
Get out of there, Josh.
Does not want to be hit with a superplex. Dewey trying again. Josh fighting his way out. Both men teetering on high.
Oh, Dewey's down.
Dewey down in the center.
Get him, Josh. Get him.
Jumping Josh with
wow.
body. Dewey rolls through. Look at the power. Dewey just picking Josh up from the floor. Up and look at the power. Oh! Dewey Robson. What a maneuver. It all started with Josh and that high cross body. The flying body press. He came up empty as Dewey rolled right through and powered Josh up. That was impressive. Quick drop toe hold though puts Josh right back in the driver's seat. Looking for the 6.
Love it.
Josh looking to be going back up to the top. Up he goes.
Another cross body from Josh.
Dewey didn't roll through that one. This time Josh nailing the high cross body. And, sling blade! Josh with the sling blade. This could be it. 1, 2.
Oh, that was close.
Holy cow, was that ever close. Dewey is fighting his way back to his feet. These fans helping with that Dewey chant. Jumping Josh now all the way across.
Holding him there for good measure.
Luggage. Jumping Josh with that high knee, loosened the few teeth of Dewey's. Dewey had it scouted. Up back. What a German suplex. What a German suplex. Josh ate all of that one. Dewey beautifully executed. Ref count. You know the guy I'm talking about, the stripy shirt fellow.
Do you know the guy you're talking about?
Sometimes, yes. Oh, no. Look at this. Dewey's looking for that dewdrop. No.
Not so
high knee.
Drop
kick finds its mark. Jumping Josh in all kinds of trouble. Dewey now off the rope. High lariat. High leg lariat or whatever you want to call it. That was the right side of his knee upside Jumping Josh's chops. Dewey Robson dragging Josh to his feet. Oh, you don't think. Oh, another one. 1, 2. Josh out of
How did he kick out of that?
I have no idea. I have no idea how Josh managed to kick out of that. I'm pretty sure Dewey has no idea how Josh managed to kick out of that.
Oh, what a main event this has become.
You're not kidding, Shane Williams. Now Dewey drags Josh back to his feet. Oh, I love this. Watch this.
Oh, and he counted it.
Oh, with a handful of hair. With a handful of hair, Josh.
Oh.
Oh, you don't think
Josh is going up top again.
Stomp. If he nails this, I'm afraid it's over. You got a new cruiserweight champion. Oh!
It's over. It's over. It's over.
He nailed it. 2 feet right in the middle. 1, 2, and oh,
How? How?
Are you kidding me? Dewey Robson. Dewey Robson just had his ribs kicked into his spine.
How did he kick out of that?
Somehow managed to get his shoulder up before Rev Curtis counted 3. You talk about a tough customer. Dewey looking like a car wreck right now. Jumping Josh did the damage with that 2-foot stomp off the top ropes. Ooh. Dewey with a smack, Josh with a smack, Josh with another, Dewey with another smack.
Oh, another one.
Dewey just has too much fight in him for his own damn good. There's that drop toe. He'll be looking for the 619 next. You can bet your bottom dollar. Jumping Josh wasting way too much time. Gives Dewey the opportunity to come back to his senses. Josh messing with the fans. He got it! He got the dewdrop! Josh is on Dream Street! Josh is on Dream Street! Oh, you got it! 619! Dewey lands the 619. Josh is in a world of trouble.
Another dewdrop!
Another dewdrop! 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's over!
Dewey wins it!
Your winner and still cruiserweight champion, Dewey Robson!
Dewey Robson came out on top of a hard-fought battle. That was something. Jumping Josh